am blessed that I am incredibly curious. I like to explore what's possible. I like to push myself. I love to innovate. I love doing things that on paper make no sense and should be impossible. How are you? How is everyone? This is great. This is great. Okay, cool. Yeah, thanks for having me, man. I'm honored. Hopefully I say something important.
Well, I want you guys to all imagine that these clear water bottles say Prime and have your drink. He's got it. We were going to have him out here, but had a chance to try that backstage. It's actually pretty good.
You liked it?
Did you have anything to do with the tasting and formulation of that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Almost everything.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Yeah, Prime Hydration. Truthfully, this is probably the most promising fruit of my labor.
Yeah?
Yeah. It is the quintessential thing that embodies everything I've built. Prime Hydration, it's a hydration beverage. And can I brag a little bit?
Tell me the backstory and brag. Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. So we saw a hole in the market, in the hydration market, where we knew that we could create a better for you, better tasting hydration beverage because we are disruptors. And when I say we, I'm referencing my partner, JJ, also known as KSI. He is the UK's biggest influencer, a phenomenal partner and boxer.
I was going to say, not a bad boxer.
Not a bad boxer. He beat me. So, we fought twice, and we came up with this idea, and I didn't feel like doing it alone. I found that personally, amplification is something that really works well for me. And when I can find good partners and make a good product, and then obviously the marketing is built in, we kind of hit the perfect trilogy of things to make what has become a pretty successful business. We're on track to sell 100 million bottles in our first year.
Nice.
In 8 months, Prime now is 1% market share in the hydration category. So that means for every 100 bottles of hydration sold, Prime is one of them. We aim to be at 5% by the end of next year. And I'll say it right here, right now. In January of 2023, we are also going to attack the energy category.
We got 2 trademarks, I think, that were applied for. I saw that.
Yes,
Tell us a little bit about that.
You do your research. This guy is great. And the questions you sent me, by the way, are fantastic. I appreciate the diligence that you've done today.
Oh, thanks.
And that's why I open with, I hope I say something important because, I've done a decent amount of these. I have a podcast called Impulsive, and I talk, man. Can I swear?
Absolutely.
I talk a lot of shit. A lot of stuff that comes out of my mouth is, it's whatever. But I hope today I can say something that, someone can take home, or even that surprises me and that I haven't heard myself say before.
That would be awesome. And what you've got here is a very, very cool bunch of intermediate to advanced marketers. And so some of the things that you opened with, even saying I saw a hole in the market and things like that, how you approach this will absolutely help everybody here. So there's no way you don't give these guys amazing value.
I hope so.
So let's start with that. You talked about a hole in the market. How did you see it? What was it? How are you addressing it?
Yeah, what are our competitors? Body Armor, which is fairly new, but going back even further, Gatorade, right?
Yeah.
Gatorade has been around forever. It's a legacy brand, and
what's their percentage of market? Do you know?
I do not know.
I wonder.
I should. But they've just been around forever, and in my opinion, they're archaic. They are the prime hydration beverage currently, but also 140 calories a bottle, 26 grams of sugar.
A lot of sugar.
We have 25 calories and 2 grams of sugar,
right,
and we taste immensely better.
Right.
We are better for you and better tasting. BCAAs, 850 milligrams of electrolytes. We're a phenomenal product with a story built into it. So there are going to be a few things I continue to harp on today. One, I already said the word amplification.
Yep.
I love that word. I love what it implies. I love how...
What does it mean to you?
Compounding. Okay. Yes, I am an entity. I have built a thing. Cool. A lot of people have done that. But when you can partner with other people who do the same thing and amplify what you're doing, it pays dividends. Like the benefits are exponential. And the story is is truthfully birthed out of love. I mean, I know it sounds weird, but JJ, my partner in the United Kingdom, and I fought each other twice. We beat each other up twice. I convinced myself at one point in my life that I hated this kid.
I was going to ask, did that start as a true,
Yeah.
I don't really like you?
It was 100% real.
Okay.
Man. Like when you're getting in a ring with someone, you have to convince yourself a little bit that you don't like that person, you know? But we really didn't like each other. The dust had settled. He beat me in the fight by 1 point. I'll never forgive you, Jack Reese, for taking away 2 points. You lost me that fight. But also, I'm not sure if I had won the fight against JJ, I'd be sitting on Prime right now. I took the L on the chin, and I had no problem giving JJ and telling JJ he was a better man that night. And I think he respected me enough to open the door for a conversation.
Nice.
Had a podcast, did a couple collabs, realized I kind of liked the kid. And then I wondered what would happen if we did something together, if we launched a company, two enemies, like bitter rivals coming together out of a place of, hey, I respect you, and actually I kind of like you.
Yeah.
Like JJ is a friend now.
Yeah.
And great partner, great product, and again, the marketing is built in. That is the trifecta. Partners, marketing, and product.
So how do you guys, like, are you both kind of adding the same thing, or do you have different responsibilities with respect to how you guys are approaching the business, or how does that work?
So he's based in the UK, and that's where his value comes in. He pretty much runs the UK,
Okay.
Especially internet culture. Like he's the god over there, and I think more so, like, again, like me, he's a disruptor. Like when he does things, they're innovative, they're new, they make noise. And as someone who likes to think I do something similar, it takes a massive weight off my shoulders because I don't have to carry this company on my back alone.
Yeah.
He works just as hard as I do, which is not easy. Yo, I work hard. I work really, really hard. And I've gotten better as I've gotten older at working smart as well. And just like everyone in this room, you know that the more you get out there, the more you do, the more you learn, you're gonna get better. I'm 27 years old, dude, and I've been doing internet content marketing, disruptive stuff for almost a decade now, like 9 years.
Yeah.
And I can finally feel the work that I've put in is contributing to building something really impactful.
Yeah.
And that's important to me.
That's awesome. Tell us about the energy drink thing. How did that?
Yeah. I can't say too much, but we found that with Prime, we are adding incremental dollars to the hydration category. When I say that, I mean, at the moment, anyway, we're not trying to compete with.
You're not taking away. You're actually
Bingo.
bringing new people in.
Bingo,
Yeah.
and that's what we found. Prime has, we passed Powerade in Target in sales,
That's awesome.
but Powerade sales didn't drop.
Yeah.
We are bringing millennials and Gen Z, people who didn't want to drink a Gatorade on the daily because it is simply bad for you, to a lifestyle beverage. That's what we are. We're a lifestyle beverage. You can take this thing with you anywhere you go. And similarly, we see a hole in the energy category. And our partners, again, another word I'll keep harping on, know energy like the back of their hand.
Yep.
They are the creators and distributors of Alani. Alani knew the caffeine beverage. And, you drink a Red Bull, it tastes okay. A lot of sugar. I don't know, mixed with vodka. Yeah. It tastes okay.
Then you fix it.
It tastes okay. But again, like another thing I'll probably be harping on a lot, and I love this analogy. I love to be the buccaneer, the person who goes second.
Yeah.
Right? Pioneer and buccaneer. Being
Yeah.
a pioneer is great.
Uh-huh.
But when the pioneers came to America, they were riddled with famine, disease, war, like bad. They got killed off, and were, faced with a slew of issues they didn't know how to deal with. The Buccaneers did. They knew what to expect. They came in, surveyed the landscape, and then made decisions on what to do to fulfill their goals. I like seeing what the market is doing. I like seeing what our competitors are doing, my friends are doing, right?
Yep.
And then I wonder, and I ask myself, can I do that better? If the answer is yes, how can I do that better, right? And that's where you get smart.
That's pretty cool.
Yep.
So if we were looking at the energy drinks, what do you feel is going to be better? You're going to be doing better there than where the market currently is.
First off,
Yeah.
there's 10 calories
Nice.
and 0 sugar,
Nice.
and it tastes phenomenal.
Okay.
I tasted it out of the can officially for the first time, I think 2 days ago. And I know I'm probably a little biased, maybe, because it's my company, but it's a phenomenal product, man. Like, it's a really good product.